They looked at me and saw something broken, not whole, not enough, not capable. They said I wouldn't make it. They said I was too damaged. They pointed at my pain like it was proof of failure. But here I am, still breathing, still walking, still fighting. Because in every crack, I didn't lose strength. I found it. This is not just my story. It's yours too. If they ever told you that you're too far gone, that your pain defines you, then this message is for you. You are not broken. You are rebuilding. Let's begin. The fall, it starts with a moment. A fall. Sometimes it's loud. A betrayal, a loss, a goodbye you weren't ready for. Other times, it's silent. You just wake up one day, and something in you feels missing. I remember when I felt it. Like a piece of me had vanished. I smiled, but it didn't reach my eyes. I laughed, but the echo was hollow. I felt like a cracked vase, barely holding together, trying to keep my life in place with shaking hands. I tried hiding it, pretending, performing. But inside, I was sinking, and maybe you felt it too. Maybe you've had nights when the silence was too loud. Mornings where getting out of bed felt like lifting the world. But listen carefully. Falling is not the end. It's where the real story begins. Begins the labels. People love to label what they don't understand. She's too emotional. He's weak. They're damaged goods. They never saw what I was carrying. They never asked why I was struggling. They only saw the cracks, but not the strength it took to keep going. When they called me broken, I started to believe them. I wore that label like a chain. It followed me everywhere. But here's what I've learned. You are not what they call you. You are not their opinion. You are not your past. You are who you choose to become. Every scar, every wound, every crack, they don't make you weak. They make you real. Breaking point. There comes a moment when you can't pretend anymore, when the weight becomes too much, when the smile fades for good. You break, but not in the way they expected. You break open. The tears, the silence, the rage, the numbness. It all pours out. This is the moment that terrifies the world because it's raw, it's real. It's where healing starts. In that moment, I didn't feel strong. I felt like nothing. But in that emptiness, I began to hear myself again. Not the voice of others. Not the voice of judgment. My voice. Soft at first, then louder. And it said, start again. From here. Healing isn't pretty. Healing isn't a sunrise moment. It's not a perfect Instagram post. It's messy. It's slow. It's painful. Some days I made progress. Other days I broke down again. But I kept showing up, even when I didn't want to, even when I felt like giving up. I started writing, walking, crying, sleeping, breathing. That's what healing is. Tiny acts of rebellion against the voice that says, "You're not enough." I stopped waiting for someone to rescue me, and I started rescuing myself. The strength in the cracks. You see, the cracks didn't ruin me. They revealed me. In those broken places, I found courage. In those quiet nights, I found resilience. In the pain, I found purpose. I began to realize I wasn't broken. I was breaking free. Free from expectations. Free from shame. Free from the need to be perfect. And that freedom? That's where real strength lives. Not in the armor, not in the pretending, but in the vulnerability. In the honesty. In the truth of who we are. Imperfect and still rising. Speaking to you, Let them call you broken, because they have no idea what you're becoming. They don't know how strong you are just for waking up, just for surviving, just for carrying that pain and still being kind. You are not weak. You are a warrior in disguise. You're not falling apart. You're falling into place. So take a breath. Look in the mirror and see not what's missing, but what's growing. The comeback. They said I was broken. They said I'd never rise again. But today, I speak louder than their doubts. I walk taller than my fears. I breathe deeper than my past. I found my strength in the cracks, not despite them, but because of them. And so can you. Let this be your reminder. You are not finished. You are rebuilding. You are becoming, not broken, but beautifully unbreakable.